Hey y'all, there go my baby girl. We just came from Target. Got some tissue and stuff.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another day in my life as a stay at home mom and wife. My name is Ashley. Welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Right now, I'm getting ready for the morning. I had got out the shower. I am, getting ready for today and just getting ready to brush my teeth and just start my morning. Usually around this time, I usually start making videos for, my audience because I do morning videos to help people to stay encouraged and stay uplifted. I love to help people around the world that is struggling with anxiety, fear, and just giving up and just making the right choices. So I love to help people that are just going through a lot. So you're going to learn a lot through my channel because every day I post new videos as well. So right now I'm just brushing my teeth, getting ready for the morning, and just getting ready to start my day. And then I usually get my kids ready, but I like to get myself together first. Usually as a mom, we always get our kids ready. We always get, our husband ready and everything. It's more this year I want to start focusing on myself and start putting myself first. Because if I'm not together, nobody is together in the household. Because guess what? Most of the time, the mothers are doing everything. So I'm getting ready to start my laundry. I'm just putting the clothes in the basket, looking at all the stuff, making sure socks is not together, making sure everything is a little organized. So I'm getting ready to put this stuff in the washing machine and wash my clothes because I want to have clean clothes for my children. I usually wash my clothes every weekend, every week. I wash my sheets every week because there's so many things that's going on with this COVID-19 disease and, your kids coming home coughing, sneezing, and bacteria. So you need to get some Lysol spray when you having coughing and all this stuff going on in your household. So right now I'm just throwing the stuff in the basket, getting ready to take it to the laundromat. My husband going to help me do it. And I usually just like to start off washing my clothes. It don't matter what day. I can do it Wednesday, Friday. I just wash my clothes, get it out the way so I don't have too much stuff to do throughout the week. And I usually just take my time with cleaning and do everything and just do it. This is my daughter, she's still asleep. This is my son and my nephew, they are sleeping. And everybody was still asleep. This is my husband, look. He knocked out. And this is me just open up the blinds because I'm getting ready to do my morning prayer. Spend time with God in my prayer journal. I do this every morning because I want to get closer to God every day. Getting closer to God is very important and it's food to my soul. Reading the Bible and getting closer to God is a must because I don't want to be far from God. I want to be closer to Him. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to do it. If God tell me, to talk to His people, encourage them, and to do whatever He want me to do, I'm willing to do it. Sometimes we got to put off ourselves and just do what God tell us to do. That's how you get blessed, and that's how God do more in you. Some of you say, "Oh, I'm not blessed. I'm not anointed." But if God tell you to do something, you need to be obedient and just walk in obedience and have faith and know that God have the final answer. God is going to guide you. He's going to lead you the way that you need to go. But you have to be willing to be obedient. Obedient is the key to your blessing. Obedient is the key to your success. All you have to do is say, Lord, I'm willing to go. And lift up your hands and just put God first and allow Him in your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit. And just allow God to do whatever you need to do. And God will do it. So just stay focused, be consistent with your prayer life, be consistent with your fasting, your praying, put God in everything you do. When you put God in everything you do, everything in your life will come to pass. So I believe in, writing in my prayer journal. It's basically, I write the scripture, the prayer, what's ever on my heart, and I just talk to God. And then after I pray over my family, I pray over myself, I pray over, my career, how far I'm getting, where I want to see myself in the next year or 5 months, and I work towards that goal. And I just do whatever I need to do to get there. So right now, I'm just making pancakes for my nephew and my son and my daughter. I'm making them pancakes, eggs, so they can eat for breakfast. My nephew is going home today. He stayed with us for about 3 days, and it was good to have him over here. And he loved his auntie and his uncle. So before he leave, I want to make him a big breakfast to let him know that he is special, and he's always welcome to come over his auntie house. And auntie got him. So he want to do this thing the next time he come over. He said, Auntie, I want to do this yesterday. I said, whatever you want to do, we can do it. But me, as an auntie, I got a limit. I got to have a limit. So I said, we're going to do the yesterday, but it's going to be like $100 because it's kids. It's going to be my son, my nephew, and my daughter. They can get whatever they want. And as long as it's $100, that's all I'm gonna spend is $100. You gotta have a limit with kids because kids will have you spending so much money, and next thing you know, you become broke because you spending all your money. And you're like, Lord, I don't know how this happened, and you broke. So be wise with your money, and just be very careful how much money you spending, and just save more. Whatever you want to become, whatever you want to do in your life, I say save money, do whatever you need to do, and just know that God will provide every step of the way for you. So I had mixed water, the pancake mix, some cinnamon, and I'm just about to put some butter on a pan, and then I'm just gonna put the pancake on the stove so it can turn into a big old pancake. Me, I love to make pancakes. My husband taught me how to make it. And I love to make mine really big. Not because I'm greedy, but I ain't gonna lie. I love pancakes. I like homemade pancakes. You understand? So that's what I'm doing right now for the kiddos. I love to cook. I fell in love with cooking at the age of 10. My grandma taught me, my mom, and also, some things my husband, he had teach me as well. So cooking is a good way of me, I love to make food for my family. I love to do things for them as well. Cooking is a good way, that all of us can bond, all of us can talk. I love to cook for my family. I love to, be a stay-at-home mom. I became a stay-at-home mom December the 15th of 2020. I had to quit my job because I was pregnant and I had a daughter that was getting ready to come through. And I told God, whatever I need to do, I'm going to stay focused and I'm just going to do whatever I need to do to be successful. I had quit my job, and the Lord told me, get back on your YouTube channel. Start posting. Start doing what I told you to do. Listen to me, y'all. I had came a long way on this channel. All I'm saying to you, whatever you want God to do in you, you have to put the time in because payday will come after a while. When you put your time in, you got to stay focused. You got to be consistent. You got to show up. I don't care what time it is. Show up and do whatever you need to do. Show up is very important. Showing up is important. Make sure you on time. Make sure you do whatever you need to do for your audience and make sure they see what you're doing. I'm not saying tell them everything about your life, but I'm just saying showing up is important. Always be yourself, love yourself, put yourself first, and always be real, always be consistent. If you going to do anything, make sure you show up in life. Make sure you be the person that you dreamed of. Don't try to copy off of people. Don't try to be like somebody else and then you feeling guilty at the end. Oh my God, why I'm doing this, why I'm becoming this person that I'm not. Always. This is me cooking the eggs right now. I'm doing scrambled eggs for the kids and I'm cooking it on high because I know they're getting ready to wake up to eat their breakfast. So I usually cook early in the morning. And this is me just getting some stuff out the cabinet as well. And I'm just getting ready to wash these dishes after I cook. After I cook, I wash my dishes and then I will sit down and eat. But this specific day, I wanted to make the kids some pancake and eggs so they can, sit down and relax after and then get them ready for today. So this is me. I'm just getting ready to wash these dishes, get everything out these, the zinc, making sure everything is nice and clean for, the house. Just want my kitchen clean. I don't like dishes in my zinc. I don't know how some people can just let their dishes piled up. It's just nasty. And it just tell you how lazy, some people are. You want people to come to your house, there's no dishes in your zinc, your bathroom clean. At least make sure your kitchen and your bathroom is clean. That's the least you can do. But me, I love to clean everything in my house. I like to make sure everything is organized, clean, smelling right. I always keep a bottle of air freshener just in case somebody may come in. I would have to spray the house with some Lysol and some Febreze because you just never know.
Everything is for our food, but our hands must be fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen. Thank you, God, is Jesus. Amen.
Right here is my kids. They are listening to Super Sire on the TV. And this is my daughter. She trying to learn the song. They love watching him. He's a good music person for kids. This is me just washing the leftover dishes in the sink and getting ready to fill up, you know, our soap dispenser right now because it's a lot of stuff that we need to tighten up in here. I wanted to tighten up the soap, make sure the dishes was out the sink, and just making sure the counter and everything was clean. So I'm washing the leftovers from me making the pancakes and stuff from the kids and just making sure everything is tightened up and just making sure everything is in order as well as the kitchen, the bathrooms, just making sure everything is in there so when people come over, they ain't got to say, oh, ain't no soap, ain't this, ain't that. You want to make sure you have soap in your bathroom. You want to make sure your bathrooms is clean, your kitchen is clean. I don't care what you talking about. You need to make sure your whole house is clean. It's just respect. When you ask people to come over to your house, or if you want people to come over to your house, or they come to your house, whatever the case is, you need to make sure your house is clean, make sure your house is in order, because it's important to make sure that everything is tightened up because people look at the bathrooms, they look at the kitchen, they look at the refrigerator, they look at everything. Whatever you think that they not looking at, they looking at it. Trust me when I tell you, they are. Right now, I'm just putting soap in the bathroom, soap holder, just making sure everybody has soap to wash their hands with. I love to get the clear soap or the shea butter one, and I just like to make sure the bathroom is full. Make sure everything is in there that's supposed to be in there. Towels, washcloths, toothbrushes, and everything in there for the kids. Make sure everything is put in place. I like to make sure everything is in place so I don't have to hear anything from anyone. You know, it's just, you just want to be, you know, the type of mom or the type of person just to make sure everything is just in order. That's all. Just make sure you put soap in the bathroom, in the kitchen. You know, just make sure you have your house organized. So when people come over, they ain't got, oh, excuse me, miss, where your soap? Excuse me, miss, where's this at? And it's more easier for people to reach it. So just put it where people can reach it at, you know, so it could be much better and more convenient for other people. So they don't have to be searching all over just to find soap. Right now, I'm just wiping down the kitchen, making sure the countertops is clean, and I'm just wiping down all this water. Sometimes when I'm doing the dishes, it be a lot of water on the countertop, and I'm just throwing the bottles in the trash. I don't know, but my kids, they be drinking water bottles and they leave it on a table, you know, just leaving it around. And I'm be like, look, y'all need to throw this stuff in the trash. So I'm just washing off the stove, making sure everything is clean off the stove and just around the microwave, on top of the microwave. I like my place to be clean, and I just like to make sure everything is dust off. Sometimes you can be having dust on your stove, your microwave, whatever. So I'm just cleaning up everything, making sure everything is nice and neat, and just making sure everything is clean before I sit down. You know, the mother have to make sure everything is nice before she do anything. And me and my husband watching a good movie. And this is me wearing my robe. This is my husband. I'm just comforting him and holding him as he fell asleep with me. And these are my kids. They playing. And my daughter acting like she sleep. She knows she not. She do this all the time. She like to come around me and her dad when she wanna act like she's sleepy. And that's Andrew just playing on his cell phone, his play phone. So I just be letting my kids have fun and do what they do. And me and my husband, we just be doing what we do. I'm just sweeping up this little room, making sure everything is nice and clean. Like I said, y'all gonna always see me cleaning in my videos. I love to clean. I love to make sure my house is clean. Now look at this girl. What are you doing, mommy girl? You see how she's looking at y'all? Like, look at y'all, please. You can't tell me nothing. Now look, I gotta tell y'all something. My daughter is in love with the camera. She know that I be vlogging now, so y'all gonna see my baby girl. Cause she gonna be doing stuff and I ain't gonna catch it. But I just caught this and I didn't even know this was in the video. But I think this is cute. She trying to show off. But me, I'm just sweeping this floor. I had to sweep up some stuff. Me, I'm always sweeping stuff. I be cleaning up everything in here. Just making sure everything is just clean. You know, because the first thing people do is look at your house. They want to make sure you clean, make sure you neat. So I like to clean up. I cleaned up. Everything is good. So I'm going to sit back down and relax and enjoy my day. And thank God for allowing me and my family to come so far. God is good when you put him first.
I am your teacher today. All right. Completing words. Choose one of these double sounds to complete the word below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So what is this?
Clock.
Clock. Spell clock. Spell it.
C-L. Clock.
Spell the word clock.
C-L-O-C-K.
Okay. What is this?
Slide.
How you know that? Anita said slide. Is she over there?
Slide.
Good job. Slide. Very good. High five, Anita. I don't know how you knew it and you was right there.
Yeah, close it. This my bird.
What's this, mommy? Let's see. What's this?
Expo.
Train. And this is second grade work that he's doing.
Crane.
Train. Train starts with
Kiss. T-R.
very good. Spell the word.
T-R-A-I-N.
Good. What is this?
Spider.
Spell spider.
Spider.
Spell spider.
S-P-I-D-E-R.
Good. It's fine. Just come on. What is that?
Is twins.
Okay.
T-W-I-N-S.
Good.
Frog. Frog. F-R-O-G.
Good job. Now I want you to spell all these words, and I want you to say it after you spell it.
So C-L-O.
Say the words.
K.
Listen, like this. Listen to me. Clock. C-L-O-C-K. You need to say the picture. You understand what I'm saying? Say the picture of what you seeing, and then you spell the word. Like clock. C-L-O-C-K. Clock. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, say the picture first, then spell it out. Clock. Let's start with clock. Clock, then spell it. This is a clock.
C-L-O-C-K.
You gotta say
Slide.
listen. Say the picture and then spell it out. Stop getting
Clock.
frustrated and breathe and spell it out. Let's go.
Clock.
Do it again. Let's hear you.
Clock. C-L-O-C-K. Slide. I-L-I-D-E. Train. T-R-A-N-O-I-N. Spider. S-P-I-D-E-R. Twins. T-W-I-N-S. Twins.
Come on.
Frog.
F-R. Come on.
O-G.
I know they teaching you your letters. You gotta know this stuff. You gotta be in second grade. Come on, Al.
Why'd they give me hard work?
No, this is life, son. You gotta know your stuff. You gotta know your stuff. Okay, he did this one right here. We're gonna do another page. I'm gonna find something else for you. You just did that. This is this type of book that he's doing right here. He's getting ready to go to second grade. This is a workbook to get him ready for second grade. Just because your kid going to second grade does not mean that they're on the second grade level. So that's why it's important to work with your child so they can know how to do this. So he's going to do this now. This one. We're going to work on this one. Okay. Let me read it and you can do this. Okay. Make a word. Choose a beginning to write at the start of each word. Say each picture name out loud before you start. You see? So this is what?
Is
Take your time.
this one.
String.
String.
Okay. Put that right there.
Up there.
Put the word Andrew, SPR, and then ING. Come on.
S-P.
No, that's not what it's. You need to put the C.
Where?
Give me that.
I don't know how to
This
do
need
this.
it. Yes, you do. Stop saying what you can't do.
No, it's a little hard for
Put
me.
the word right here.
Okay.
You don't have to do that. Okay, what is this?
Train.
Okay, go ahead and put the word right there. We'll go back to that because you playing games. We don't play. Okay, we do our work over here. What is this?
Spider.
Okay. Spider.
Okay.
Stop getting frustrated and do your work. All right. What is this?
This one.
What is that, Mom?
Black.
Good job. High five.
Come on, go.
Woo.
This one.
What is that?
Fancy.
Strew. Say strew.
Yeah. Cherry.
Crayons out the way. Come on, spell it. Okay, and what is this?
Stew.
Okay.
It's no words. Train. Oh, it's my back.
Look at the letters and look at it.
Train.
Take your time and look at the stuff. That's what's wrong with your kids. Y'all want the adults to give you the answer. I ain't give you nothing. You better know your work. You think I'm gonna give you the answer? I ain't give you nothing. Nope. You can look all day, and I still won't give you the answer. You heard what I said? Stop.
How many minutes we have? How many minutes?
Okay, what this a picture of? Hello, are we playing in class? Are we playing?
Yes.
Okay, I think we should stand in the corner if we're gonna play in class.
I'm not even playing in class.
Okay, get the work done. What is this a picture of? I asked you, what is this?
Shoes.
Okay, strew. Think how you spell it. S-C-R-E-W. Put strew. Stop talking so much. All right. Very good. Thank you.
Trick.
Okay, say all the words now. Come on. What's this a picture of? String.
Train. Spider. Black. Cherry. And shoe.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you for your participation today. I appreciate it. No, he good. He good. That's enough. All right.
Yes.
Go ahead. I need you to come sit in the seat right here. Go ahead. Here you go.
Thank you.
Give me that pencil.
Make sure she
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank
Come
you.
on. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Come on, Nita. Your turn. Okay. Say watermelon. Well. Watch. Wagon. Very good. Okay, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Now this is a big one, okay? But I know you can do this. Look, I'm gonna show you something. So what you're gonna do, it says draw a line to connect the matching uppercase and lowercase letters. So you got it? You're gonna you got it?
Yes.
Okay, show me. You're gonna do this. Okay, you got it? Okay, where's the R? You see the big R?
Order.
Good job. Uppercase R to the little case R. Okay? Very good. Mm-hmm. Very good. Big K S to the little S. Very good. Uppercase T to little case T. Very good. Very good.
Okay, this one.
That's good. We're going to go back to that. I see I'm going to have to work with you on that. You ready to say your ABCs? A. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. A. Come on. Come on. A, B, C, D. Okay, write your E. Come on. E. Very good. Let's sing it again. Come on, let's speak up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, N, O, P.
This one.
Okay, hold on. You gotta. Okay, you gotta circle the E. Circle this E right here. Okay, and circle the I. You ready to sing it again? Okay, let's sing it again.
A,
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you? Good job. Very good. Give yourself a hand. Good job. Very good.
Okay, Star
Okay.
time.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Say vest,
The bus.
violet,
One.
Valentine,
Time.
volcano.
Volcano.
Good job. Watermelon,
Watermelon.
wheel,
Wheel.
watch,
Wash.
wagon.
Blanket.
Very good. Come on. Hold on.
Move for the paper.
Okay. Hold on. I got you. You ready? Say hammer,
Hammer.
star,
Car.
chicken,
Chicken.
bow.
Bow.
Say vase,
Wrist.
cup,
Cup.
watermelon,
Watermelon.
shoe,
Shoe.
hat,
Hat.
apple.
Apple.
Good job. What's this?
The cake.
Good job. What's this?
A ball.
Tie.
Tire.
What's this?
Pencil.
Good job. High five. High five.
This one.
That's a log.
Long.
Mm-hmm.
What's
What's this? I know you know. I know you know what this. What's this right here? What's this one?
Duckweed.
This that toothbrush. Mommy, I want to brush my teeth. Okay. What's this?
Swat.
Good job. What is this?
Cap.
Good. What is this though? What is this?
She
I want to sit in the. What's this?
chair.
Good job. Can I read a book?
Book.
What is this? Tree.
Tree.
Good job. Give yourself a hand. Class is over. Class is over. Have a good day. Thank you for your participation.
No, listen.
No, that's it, Mama. You good. We're going to work on some more tomorrow, okay? Take a break. Okay? Thank you for class.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Right here, I am taking out my daughter's hair. She is 3 years old. I decided to do her hair over because the next day we had to go get some tests done because I have a situation that's going on. And I'm just praying that everything work out for our good. You know, being a strong mother, sometimes, you know, you go through so many things, you know. And, you know, I'll just tell any mother, when you going through anything with a baby father, You just keep praying and you put God in the midst of it all. You know, like I said, I'm just taking out her hair. I believe that God has the final answer in the situation that I'm going through right now with my daughter father. And I know that God is going to step in, but I want to tell anybody that's dealing with any child support, any paternity test, or any, situation that you have with your baby father. I just want to say to you, be encouraged. Don't let that man put you down. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose nothing that God has given you, because some of them will make you feel like you was the mistake or you was the problem. And I want you to understand, as a woman, you fight for your child. You keep doing what you have to do as a woman. You continue to be strong. You continue to be brave. You continue to go back and forth to church. You do what you got to do for your child. And I mean it. I'm telling you this from the heart. Do what you need to do. If you need to get full custody, if you need to help your child, do it as a mother. And I'm telling you, be strong. Don't let that man, take control of you and make it feel like you not worth a dime, because you are worth every penny. And I want you to know that you don't have to sit around wait for him. Realize that you are the prize and you can move on. Go ahead, move on with your life. Be celibate. Get your life together. Get a job. Go back to school. Do the things that you want to become. Because guess what? You ain't got to sit around wait for no man. Get your life together. That relationship didn't work out. You learn from that relationship and don't make the same mistake in the next relationship. But stay focused. After a relationship you done got out of, take your time with the new person. Take your time. Don't rush yourself to get in another relationship. So right now I'm just taking my daughter hair out. I'm getting her hair fixed. I'm going to fix it myself. I do my own daughter hair. I don't let nobody hands in it but me and my mother's, and that's it. So I'm doing her hair and talking to my son as well. My son, he like to try me, so I have to talk to him and tell him, what to do and what not to do. So I'm just taking her hair out. Today was wash day and condition day and style day. I try to do her hair every 2 weeks because it need to be done. I had grew her hair from scratch. All I do is oil it, wash it, take care of it. I don't trim it or anything. I just style it as I go. People ask me all the time, how do I style it? I just listen to me. This is plain and simple. I let God show me. And God just showed me how to do my daughter hair. Let me tell you this. When I was growing up, I had a mannequin. But let me tell you, ain't nothing like having a child you can practice on their hair. When I had a daughter, let me tell you, it came natural. God showed me how to do her hair. And I will tell people this all over again. I learned how to do my daughter hair by God showing me. Let me tell you, if anybody knew, I don't know how to do no hair. But I took my time, I practiced, and every time I do her hair, it's always coming out with something different. Every time I do her hair, I do it a different way, a different style, a different look. But I want to just tell you to be strong as a mother. Don't let nobody talk down on you. Do the best that you can as a mother. Show up for your kids. Show up to their graduation. Show up to their prom. Show up and let them know that you love them regardless of what's going on with you and your baby father. You stay focused. You, listen to me, celebrate your kids. When it's their birthday, celebrate with them and let them know that you love them, let them know that you care, let them know that you will be right there with them. I look at my kids every day and I thank God for allowing me to be a mom, because let me tell you, things sometimes in your life can be wiped away. Who knew that I was going to be in the shelter for 4 months? I didn't know that. When God told me it's time for you to leave one situation and to go into a new situation, you got to listen to what God tell you, because God is warning y'all. You know what I'm saying? When God give you the warning, he give you the sign, take heed to it. Don't be disobedient. Always listen to God and allow God to help you, because he will show you which direction to go into, and you would do it. Keep staying focused, be consistent, and know that God got your back in the midst of it all. And be strong as a mother. Like I said, start praying, start fasting, start reading your Bible, start being consistent. When you talk to God, tell God what's on your heart. God, I'm going through this and I need you to help me. Lord, I'm going through so much in my heart. I ask, Father, that you change my mind. I ask, Father, that you change my heart because I'm going through so much with this situation. I'm going through so much with this court case. I'm going through so much in my church. Whatever you're going through, you give it to God and let God work it out for your good. Because, like I said, as a mother, you can be carrying so much weight on you. You carrying weight from your baby father. You carrying weight from your family. You carrying weight from your kids. You carrying weight from people that you hang around, and you need to give it all to God and say, Lord, let your will be done. Whatever you want me to do, you know I will do, but I'm asking that you change my life, and God will do it. You have to come to the word of obedience. We all have to repent with our mouth and confess, and once we do that, God will do the rest. You have to repent. It's important that you repent. God can't do nothing for you until you change your heart and your mind and your soul and walk in a new light, because we don't have time to play. We on this earth for a reason, to get our life together and go back home with the Lord. So please get yourself together and don't waste your time for nobody. And let me tell you, you got friends around you that ain't trying to help you. Don't waste your time talking to them, because if they love you, they will tell you the truth, even if it hurts. The truth hurts, but the truth will set you free. It will. This is me just doing my daughter hair. Usually when I wash her hair, I usually just, I make sure all the dangerous is out of it, and I just make sure everything is good. I'm telling her, I'm getting ready to wash your hair. You ready? She said yes. So we getting ready to wash her hair, and we're gonna condition it and make sure everything is ready. This is her hair right here. Look at this. This is her hair. She is very natural. I gave her a bath, washed her hair, everything. She good. So we getting ready to put her clothes on. And this is my baby, y'all. I love this little girl. And that's why I'm doing the best that I can for my kids, because let me tell you this. You have to understand that these kids are a gift from God. People say, oh, I don't know why I had this child. I don't know why I did this. Listen, your kid's a gift. Look at us. She looked just like me. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I have a daughter, because I can slow down. The person I used to be fast. Like, I'm talking about fast. I would be in the street. I would be out there late coming in the house. But when I'm telling y'all, when I had my daughter, all that I did a 360. I started to stay home, take care of my daughter, take care of my son. I slowed down. I became a mom that would do whatever she needed to do for her kids. And I'm telling you, it changed your mind when you become a single mom. It's okay. It's okay to be a single mom. Let me tell you this. You are not alone. There's a lot of ladies out here that are single and they take care of their kids. So I'm just getting ready to start her hair. I'm going to put some little bows in it, and then I'm going to just style it a different way. I usually put bows in her hair because her hair is short, or sometimes I comb roll it, but I'm combing it out, making sure everything is combed out. So I usually comb it out, and then I style it up, and then I just make sure her hair and everything is just good before I styled it. So I'm just looking for my rubber bands, and I'm gonna give her some rubber bands to hold for me. But her hair, it took about an hour to do. So it took me about an hour to do my daughter hair. I usually do her hair like I said, every 2 weeks. So in about a month, I do her hair about, I say, twice, sometimes 3 times. It depends on how the style is. And I just keep it up. I grease it, and I style it.
and I put this hair oil in it. I got this from Family Dollar. It ain't nothing but $5. It called growth oil. You can use castor oil. You can use vitamin E. I had made her hair grow because I do it. I keep it up by washing it, conditioning it. With her hair, you can get shea butter, shea butter, conditioner, washer. I'm getting ready to buy her some more, products for her hair because I noticed she needs some more shampoo and conditioner for her hair. I'm going to get that soon and just go to the beauty supply store and figure out which one I want to do on her hair because her hair, I'm actually trying to grow my daughter hair out and I want her hair to grow. So I'm training her hair. So that's why I do it. I try to keep it up within the style, every 2 weeks and she keep the style in. And I just wash it, I condition it, I oil it, and she like it. I put her headscarf on her head so she can wear every night. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you don't put a headscarf on your kid's head, that's how their head mess up fast. Also, they get that bald spot in the back of their head, and they like, "Mommy, where this came from?" You see me, I'm just playing with her hair. I'm trying to figure out how I want to style it so I know how I want to do it. So I part it, just playing around with it. I part it. I usually put gel or jam on it, but this time I'm just doing it naturally. I don't use no blow dryer. I do her hair while it's wet. I don't put no dry on her hair. I just do it while it's wet, and I just style it up, do what I gotta do, and that's it. I just use what I have. Whatever I have, I use it on my daughter's hair, and I get her hair done. And she's just patient. This girl came a long way. I remember when I do her hair, she, "Mommy, I don't want you to do it." But this girl, she's patient. She sit there. She let me do her hair, and I started to do my daughter hair when she was about 1 years old. When I knew she had little hair, I started to put little bows in her hair. And she just, ever since then, she just sit there and let me do it. As long as I give her something to do, some blocks or TV or something, she just sit there, let me style her hair. And so I'm just styling it right now. And I'm almost finished her hair. I got probably, I'd say about 30 minutes to do. And I'm almost finished her hair. I comb it out as I go because her hair is very thick. Very, very thick. So I just figuring out how I'm gonna do it, and I just take my time. I do it. I love doing her hair because it helps me to practice to become better in hair, and also to just figure out how to style her hair as well as I'm learning and as I'm training her hair to grow. So I would say black castor oil is good. Vitamin E is good. Peppermint oil is good. You know, There's so many different oils you can try, but just stick with the oil, one oil that you like on your child hair. Don't be trying so many stuff because sometimes people be mixing products together and that's why your kids' hair falling out. Stick with a couple of products. Don't be messing around with all that stuff because like I said, people be putting stuff in these chemicals and they act like it's the hair product and the whole time it's be some bleach that you put in your child hair. So please be careful trying to make your hair child make your daughter hair grow, your child hair grow, and they putting chemicals and all this crazy stuff. So be careful throwing their hair and putting chemicals in it. Just keep it washed, conditioned, style it, make sure you do the best that you can, and just you know be great in everything that you do, and you can never go wrong. This is the ending of her hair. This is how I did it. I just styled it a different way, and I did puff balls, and she blowing me a kiss. This is me and my husband. I usually kiss him on his head in the morning. This is Anita, and we just laughing and talking. He's getting ready to put a movie on because last night I fell asleep. This is me and my daughter. We're getting ready because we got to handle some business. And I'm having her brush her teeth.
and getting her ready because this day we had to leave very early and we left about 9 something. So I'm just handling some business. I had to go to social service today to take care of some business with me and my daughter. And I'm just brushing my teeth. I was a little irritated today, but like I said, I'm not going to allow the devil to steal my joy because you know why? God is on my side. And I'm going to tell you, whatever you feel like you're going through, you give it to God and let God have his way. Don't let the devil steal what God put in you. You here for a reason. Let me tell you, you are still here for a reason because God never gave up on you. You're still here for a reason because God is going to do so much in your life. I'm brushing my teeth. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm getting ready to get some teeth work done on my birthday. They getting ready to fix this bridge. I'm getting ready to get this teeth done. I got to get some stuff done as well. And I'm just excited. So my birthday this year, I'm getting ready to have a new smile. Praise God for that. So I just got finished washing my face. I'm getting ready to head out and do what I need to do for today. And I'm putting my smell good on. This is strawberry pound cake. I got this from the Bath and Body Works and some deodorant. I'm putting that on. My smell good stuff. You know, I like to. One of the things I do love is hygiene. You know, I love to take care of my hygiene before I leave out the door. You know, hygiene is very important. You want to make sure you smell good. This is leave-in conditioner. I just sprayed that. And then I just brush my hair. And I put some hair oil in my hair. And I leave out the door and everything. After I finish all this, I'm eating my breakfast. Then I leave out. I told my husband, what I'm getting ready to do. Because some of the things, I tell y'all, some of the things women go through is just unbelievable. Sometimes we look at ourselves in the mirror like, Lord, what the world, you know? And I just tell y'all as a woman, be strong. Because I tell you, some of the things you're going to go through in life, it ain't going to make no sense. But it's the people that you date. When you date people and you're not married to them, you just find yourself in situations. So I just tell you, be careful living your life. Make sure you get married. And I'm going to say this to you. Wait until you get married. Because when you're not married, you got to go through this child support, see if he the father and all this. Because some of these baby fathers, they love to lie on you to make it seem like that you was the hoe. And the whole time you was faithful. So all I'm saying to you is continue to stay prayed up. Do what you got to do for you and your family and just repent, whatever you not doing, talk to God about it. Ask God to show you how to be a woman. Ask God to show you, how to be, the man. And just stay focused. Ain't nothing wrong with waiting until you get married. Stay prayed up. Be consistent with your prayer life. Fast. Seek the Lord and God will order your steps. There's nothing out here that you want. People getting HIV, AIDS, all this crazy stuff. Be careful. I'm just making some oatmeal and I put flax seeds in it and I'm just enjoying my day so far. I made me and my daughter some oatmeal to eat because I wanted to eat something that gonna fool me. I don't care what I got going on. I'ma eat. If I'm not eating, it's because I'm fasting for the Lord. Today, I'm eating some oatmeal, and I'm just gonna enjoy my day. Sometimes I eat my oatmeal with applesauce or some peaches. Today, I'm just gonna eat it regular. I had put brown sugar in it. So I'm just sitting down. After I get finished doing this, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat. These are my kids. They up there playing with the chair. And my mother gave the kids these blankets that my son is wearing. He can't put it down. He's so silly. This my daughter. She want him to push her around. This is me and my daughter. We're fixing a situation. And this is my husband. You know, he laying down. I love to talk to him when he's sleeping. And I love to just pray over him. You know, as a wife, pray for your husband. Talk to your husband. Get to know what's on his mind. You know, I don't care what time it is. Talk to your spouse. And this is me eating some Starbucks. I tried the new tomato sandwich. I got a brownie and the caramel frappe.
This is what me and my family ate, and we had mixed vegetables, and that's it. These are my kids. They are watching the Dr. Seuss movie. They need to, learn how to read. So we put on the Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham, so they can learn how to read and become better as well. Right now, my kids are doing a workbook. This is what we usually do in the morning when they don't have school. I teach my daughter from home. She do homeschool right now. She's 3. Andrew go to school, but he's on summer break. So he gonna do 7 pages. My daughter, I'm about to help her in a little bit. But this is what he doing. He have to count the numbers. And Anita, turn to a page and do the workbook, Anita. Okay, I'm gonna get to her in a minute. He's doing adding. And Anita, she's playing, but I'm about to help her right now. So I'm getting ready to make some chicken for my family. I'm just rinsing the chicken off. You know, sometimes I like to pull the skin off. So I just rinse it off, put it in there. Rinsing the chicken off. Tonight I'm making some rice, green beans, and some chicken. That's it. I ain't doing nothing too fancy. Make that for my husband and my kids, so that's it. And what I'm gonna use some lemon pepper. I put a little bit. I put a lot because you want to make sure it hit the bottom of it. Let me tell you, this chicken gonna hit right. I've been cooking for a long time. I put some all-purpose in it, a little bit, not too much, just enough. Put this in the oven for like 2 hours, and it's gonna be real nice and crispy. By the time my husband come home, his food gonna be already done. That's how you keep a man. A man wants a woman that can cook. If you can't cook, you need to get on this channel, because I'm going to show you what you need to do. Ain't no man want no woman that can only open their legs. You need to learn how to cook, learn how to be respectful, and learn how to love who you are first before you ask God for a husband. Because you want to fix yourself. You want to get your mind right before you ask God for a husband, because sometimes it can be you that you need to work on. You know, a lot of women say, oh God, I want a husband. And a lot of y'all ladies be saying, y'all want, the right man. But at the end of the day, it can be you, the problem. I remember when I first met my husband and everything, and you just gotta work on yourself. At the end of the day, work on yourself. When we got married, I was the problem. And I told him, I said, I gotta work on myself a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta work on yourself so you can fix that at the end of the day. So when you fix yourself, you will be fine. You give yourself to God and let God heal you on the inside before you begin
to get into another relationship. Some of y'all ladies be like, oh, I need to hurry up and get in a relationship with somebody. And the whole time, you still hurt, you still confused, and you don't know who you want to date, who you want to be with, because you was hurt. And you trying to find that love, but the love that you need is from God, which is healing, which is understanding, which is deliverance. You know, we need deliverance from God, and we want God to heal us before we say we do. Before I knew that my husband was my husband, God healed me and God healed him. And I just knew that it was my time because God told me that he was my husband. And let me tell you, God told me he was my husband when we both was just going through, you know, the point of we wasn't talking to each other. When I was praying and fasting, I went on a prayer and fast for 10 days. And he was on life support and everything. And I would kept praying to God. I'm like, Lord, don't let him die. Don't let nothing happen to him because I need him. And I know he need me too. So he praying, I'm praying, and I'm like, God, you have your way and you step in this relationship. And God did it. And God brought him back. And he came back to me. We hugged, you know. That's the love of my life, my husband. And I can tell you, you know, when I first met him, it was very natural. I ain't had to try too hard. I ain't had to act like nobody else. I was always myself when I met him. And let me tell you, always be yourself, love yourself, put yourself first, and God will show you who's supposed to be your husband, and God will show you. So like I said, as a woman, learn how to cook, learn how to make meals and all that. Stay focused. While you're single, work on yourself. Ain't no reason for you to be rushing no relationship. Let God heal you. Let God deliver you. And you will meet the right person at the right time. Stay focused on yourself. And pray. Go to church. Do what you need to do. Heal on the inside. And God will give you the man at the right time. Don't rush yourself to get in the next relationship. Always take your time and know that God got you. He got you. He gonna bring the right person to you at the right time. But heal. And also, you know, repent. The things that you're doing, you know, don't go back into it. Once you tell God you repent, stick to going to church and stick to what you know. And just make a difference in your life. And God will bless you. So stay focused, be encouraged, and, you know, allow God to lift you up in the midst of it all, because you don't got to rush yourself to be in a relationship. Take your time. Get to know who you are on the inside. Heal. You know, get prayer from the pastor. Get prayer and just ask them and tell them what you're going through so they can pray for you and you can be delivered. So God bless you all. Thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and share it. Thank you for your support. God bless you.
What are you doing?
Y'all, there go my baby girl. We just came from Target. Got some tissue and stuff. This is my beautiful baby girl. Taking a walk today. Me and my family walking. Enjoying this nice, beautiful weather today. Today is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood today. It's hot out here, but it feels good. You can walk your dog, but just give your dog some water. Give your dog some food, because it feels good out here. That's all I can really say. It feels good. And I may get a tan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I may get a tan. It feels nice. I got a nice breeze, you know. Nice breeze. When I get in the house, I'm gonna drink some ice cold water that I got in the freezer. Put some little Kool-Aid in there. And yeah, I'm enjoying this weather. And this is a beautiful day to be walking. All this walking I done did, I'm sure I lost 10 pounds. So I'm just walking down the hill, and you know, you walk your dog, make sure you get him some water. You drink some water as well and drink some fruits. so we can stay hydrated. All right, y'all. All right.